Hello everyone, this is Mercury Bard, and we're going to play some Morrowind. Let's see, do we have lights? Do we have sound? Alright, we've got both. Alright, now we just have to wait for it to load. This will take a hot second, because, you know, Morrowind. I hope everyone out there has been staying safe from the storms and this relentless heat. I've been staying inside, and I'm glad that we are past the solstice, because that means eventually, soon, hopefully, I will be able to come home in the dark and go to sleep in the morning instead of having to, you know, turn my house into as much of a troll cave as possible, and then hope that sleep happens. Hey David, how are you? All right. It is one of those miserable days. Come on, distant land, come on. Yes, I actually have the one in this room turned off, so it's not making this weird buzzing noise in the background. Also, apparently was acting as cat repellent, so she may come in and decide to scream into the microphone, as one does when one is a cat. Distant land, yes, the thing that lets you see 2 or 3 cells past where you are standing right now and gives us these great vistas. It's generated by the Morrowind graphic extender, which is why the MGXE takes a minute to load. And when I last left off, we had bullied a Telvanni mage into joining the Mages Guild, collected overdue guild dues from a different mage, and now we were walking vaguely in the direction of Molag Mar.
You can't escape me. Now you're going to get it.
And all the wildlife in Molag Mar is apparently deciding to attack.
Thank you.
Now you're going to get it. You dead. Wrong Bosmer to mess with.
Well, if you fall asleep while watching, I hope it is pleasant. Ah. Okay, everybody stop. Stop beating up Julian, please.
Speak freely.
What did you do? Hey, what's that book you have there? The Hole in the Redoran? Can I see it? I'm always looking for good books. The Hope of the Redoran. Just goes to show prophecies aren't always what you think they are. I think the gods enjoy laughing at us, really. Yeah? We'll get you there training-wise. Let's go. Try not to piss everyone off, please. I'm guessing he hit Constance wherever she's at. On accident, and then it all just went straight to hell. Okay. Ew. Alright, we will use that plant fiber to make a sack to put the corpus meat in, because ew. I know it makes a lot of sense that you would have animals infected with corpus. It's still really gross. No. Those are my soul gems. That's the sack. How can you tell that Dacia has been through with her companions? Yeah, well, if it's the Ashlands, there's a little line of sacks full of corpus meat left in her wake. Oh boy. I didn't think Ball was this close. I thought Ball was a lot further west than this. I'm confused.
You would do well to fear a woman.
All right. This is interesting. Peckish. That should not be causing this many problems with casting spells, but, you know. I could cook actual food. That would probably be a good idea. Where's my axe? So I'm not using my axe. The axe can go back in the backpack. And if that seems like a ridiculous axe, we got it off that evil pirate. Crag bramble. That does not. Bode well for us. Ah, here it is. Baller.
Failure. Dead.
Oh my. Fought one of these before. It did not go well. That's a lot of random Nords. I really don't think of Nords when I think of Daedric worship. Lord Jornabret's Last Dance, traditional. Interesting. Harvester. Harvester Icker. Latte, are you okay? Why do you have a sword? He has a sword because it's an awesome sword. That looks like oil or mud or something to ooze. Okay. There's an up. We'll go through the underground first, I think.
Speak freely.
Hello? Filter of potent healing. Wow, that is potent. Since we're just, you know, munching on Hacklow as we go, we might as well pick up all the Hacklow we can find. Moonless Night Brandy. Interesting.
You're
loves
throwing
run
weaker.
out.
All right, guys, that was really effective for taking out a Dremora. Bramble sap.
You can't escape me.
Latte, why do you have a sword? I gave you the claymore to hold because it wasn't. This is no good. No good, no good, no good. Latte's gonna die.
On the red there was crab.
Yeah, Latte died. We don't do well when it comes to, like, area of effect attacks from Atronax.
Whatever you.
Within reason, she says. But what is reasonable? Winnowed. Interesting. We'll just say interesting for that. Let's see what this hot mess is. Hey, Fam9, how are you?
Run out.
Dead.
Kind of interested in what mace that is. Nordic Silver Morning Star. Okay. Paxon, why are you still following
You
us?
don't deserve to live.
Size.
Oh, this bastard. This is the most deadly of all of them. Alright, they got rid of the harvester. I'm about to die. Come on. Abs of ice go away. Okay. Oof. Oof. Where are those pallets that they so kindly laid out for us? Because I think we all need a nap. I'm peckish. Latte is still in dire need of healing. be able to add to our collection of armor. No, but we've got arrows. Frost Monarch. Okay. This is gonna be fun. Nobody fall in the lava and die, please. Because I don't think it's lava. I think it's like hot mud. Oh yeah, Constance did just that.
May I help you?
I feel like she's somebody important, but I don't know her. I really want that hat.
Could really use a glass of tea.
You and me both. Let's stick together and be ready to fight. You never know what you might get in one of these ruins. Together. Wait right here, okay? Some of these assets I'm really confused by.
Tell me what you want.
Do I have a quest from this particular Daedra? I have Mayru's Dagon. Ball's quest. Nope. I'm gonna pick it up. No? No protests. No protests to me, just picking up.
Is there something you need?
Weird. This is all just weird. Oh, let us not leave Julian in a random cave.
In faith, I'm listening.
Sorry, I had to. Just, you know, just to try it on.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions out there.
Yeah. I know. And everyone's gonna fall in the hot mud. So we're gonna be moving quickly. It's either that or it's oil. Not sure which would be worse. However, let's get out of here. And there seemed to be an up at the other part of the shrine, right? Yeah. That's problematic. Okay, do I have a levitation potion? Paxon, I need you to do your thing. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yes. Carry some stuff, please. It is your lot in life. As a pack rat. Hmm. Anything else? Bramble sap. And going to sell that one. Alright. Now, scroll of levitate, maybe?
I'll attend to this one.
Oh, hi, there's a Daedra. Nice to see you too.
I'll see you dead.
Latte, did you just miscast? Get down from there, sir. Do you feel tall? He has the staff that we got, oh good grief, what was the name of that island? Alclame Island? There we are. There's Paxon. He follows so well it's sometimes hard to find him.
Where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere exciting. Just in a big circle. Alright.
Time to
Never.
size.
Hi! Random. Motion of slow falling. Iron throwing knives. Random. Why would you hurt my pack rat?
Onwards.
She had glasses on. Interesting. Darkest darkness. Expensive shoes. She's not wearing said glasses, but she had them. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Alright. Now, which way? Oh. We can just go south and end up in Saran. Okay, I guess we're not walking to Molag Mar? I thought we were way over here for some reason.
You're run out.
No time for idle now. You're growing weaker. Fetcher.
Time to trim this one down.
Onwards. You're growing weaker. Now you're going to get it.
Why are we all attacking our Vesa?
Just come right here. Won't.
Please, speak.
You like reading books, too. Interesting books. Nope. Good books? What in oblivion was that? Stupid songs about fancy dance parties? I asked if you had any good books. So you managed to convince the poor Telvanni to join the Mages Guild. I'm sure Rannis will make him feel very welcome. There's nothing quite like death threats to start off a healthy working relationship. Not now. Ask me later. My head hurts. Okay, boy.
Fetcher.
Well, dear woman.
You're growing weaker.
Okay, guys, stop beating up Julian, please.
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
Alright, let's focus on what's really important here. The elite. you know what we're gonna do? This should, you would think, take us to Suran. I'm not so sure about that. We'll see.
Yes?
Molag Mar! Well, we did say we were gonna walk here, I guess. So... Greetings, Wanderer True. A moment of your time, I beg you. Shuri Vir stands lost and weary, teleported here from somewhere dreary. He clutches his colorful jester's hat nervously. You don't look like a mage, nor are you armed to defend yourself. Appearances deceive, as jesters know best. My flames and sparks enhance each jest, a controlled fireball to dazzle the eye, or illusions that make the audience sigh. But woe, my latest show met grim acclaim, a disaster most foul that brought me shame. My mistress expected a different delight, and I fled in haste before meeting my plight. I met an Argonian jester named Shuri Vir near the temple in Margon. He apparently teleported there after a performance went badly wrong. He seems troubled and might need assistance. Shuri Vir, they call this scale-skinned wit, one who tells jokes in an ancient tongue, born neath Morrowind's ashen skies, but never bound in slavery's chains, where my parents served house-swallow fare. In noble halls, through guile and rhyme, even dour Dunmer laughed in time. Though far from the marsh where roots once grew, in riddled verse my heart stays true. The factions and houses they argue and fight, but when it comes to outlanders they're all in one plight. Morrowind's better, they all would agree, without the lot of them roaming free. They say the shops in the Manor District are under scar. Must be a bit of a crabby situation near and far. With shells so tough they won't be cracked, no wonder every shop's a bit clawed and stacked. A tale of woe I shall unfold. Lady Thorana, a Telvanni bold, summoned this humble jester to her hall. A comical assassination came her call, and with merry heart did Shuri Vir prepare a playful drama beyond compare. Actors I hired, props I arranged, a stage was set where murder was estranged. The villain fell with most dramatic flair. The audience laughed, but my success was not there. What happened? Fury blazing in Thorana's eyes, a real death she screamed to my surprise. Not a playful mime, but bloody deeds she sought, a true assassination comically wrought. When madness burns in a mage so strong, survival means not staying long. My emergency scroll brought me to the shrine, while she still rages in that tower divine. Now Shuri Vir hides in fear, from Thorana's touch extends quite near. That is not surprising. Help for Shuri Vir? Your kindness shines like Master's light. My gratitude flows deep and true, but where to start I know not quite. That hat makes you a target. A disguise and part with my hat, my jester's crown? As well as fish to part with scales or stars to flee the night. The chapeau marks my craft and soul, my very life's delight. And though I wish to hide this face, an Argonian snout defies full helms with awkward grace. Our heads too long, our features proud, to don the masks that others crowd. Some other means we must devise, as Shuri Vir you would disguise. Okay, keep the hat, we'll think of something else. Many thanks, Scout. You are very under. Goodbye.
You in.
No! No! I liked him. We're just gonna have to convince him differently.
What do you
Yes?
want?
Okay.
Sarah?
It's you. Can I help?
I once sought direction to Balmora's fair shore, but ended up lost on Azura's coast much more. You could say by the end of my plight, I got a little Balmered in the moonlight. To Arkanthan you boldly tread, for Hassat's favor danger fled, a puzzle box of Dwemer make for secrets that shadows wake. Okay. You'll be dead before the day's over if you keep your hat on. Remove my chapeau of motley and cheer, 'tis painful yet thy wisdom rings clear. But pray what shall adorn this jester's crown instead? A hood, perchance, simple and dread? Yon traitor should have such modest attire to hide from she whose wrath burns like fire. Okay,
Ours is to ask.
he's gotta take the hat off. You are a slaver.
So good to see you.
You suck.
An adventurer, I presume.
Constance, sweetie, what are you doing? I'm bored. Have you got a piece of paper? Oh, never mind. I've got one myself. Now just wait, and I'm going to show you a little trick. I hope it's a harmless one. Yes, it is. You're going to love this. You see, for a little while I was helping the mages at Mages Guild in Caldera with some cleaning work, scrubbing floors, cleaning windows, well, you get the picture. Anyway, Fulms Merrill, the enchanter, liked me a lot, and he showed me some tricks. I bet he would have taught me a lot more if that silly Aaron Theory hadn't accused me of stealing some of his bloody ingredients. Tell you what, I never touched any of his ingredients. So what happened? Oh, he and I were at the tavern and he got drunk. Geez, he could hardly make it back to the guild again. I'm sure he dropped his ingredients somewhere on the road. Well, to be completely honest, I took a few hacklow leaves from him, but it was only to put them in my ears as necessary protection. You see, each time he gets drunk, he starts to sing, and I swear that he sounds like a Khajiit who's stuck with his tail in a door. But you were going to tell me something else, weren't you? Oh, right, I forgot. Sorry, right after that episode I wasn't welcome back at the guild, but I still remember how to make some enchanted scrolls. Here, I made this one while we were talking. Oh, thanks. If you have any plain paper, I can make more scrolls for you. Now, I don't guarantee that it'll work every time, and I can't promise that I'll make the exact scroll you want. You'll get what you get, and if I mess up, you won't get any usable scroll at all. But if that's okay with you, I'll be happy to make more scrolls for you. I actually find it quite amusing. Okay. She is an interesting little companion. Who are you? You're a hunter. Is this a trader right here? That's a St. Veloth's hostel. That is our new friend who we want to disguise. Kinsman of House Redoran. That's the Redoran stronghold. A hood from a local trader will serve as a disguise. I have a hood. But let's go downstairs anyways. We got stuff we need to sell. Yeah, let's go. Ooh.
In
Yes?
fame.
And he has an anvil. And I have a bunch of stuff that needs repaired. put the skinning knife in my backpack so we don't waste a hammer on something that's easily disposable. Okay,
Is
latte.
there something on your mind?
Yeah. That's attached. You've clearly been shot at a couple of times. Let's get all this stuff patched up. Pleased to meet you, Dacia Blackeye. I'm Mondra Dreadel. This is Molag Mar. This outpost is maintained by the temple for pilgrims and temple warriors. Apart from the ordinators and buoyant armigers here, everyone else is either a pilgrim or a tradesman or a craftsman servicing the pilgrims. Is there something I can do for
May
you?
you find all that you seek,
Yes.
traveler.
Sell me all the hammers you got.
The moons guide you, friend.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's your staff. Also yours.
I'm listening. Go ahead. How can I be of service to you, Outlander?
Bone mold rag. It's all armor level 30. It just looks different. Okay. Is anyone else carrying hammers? Yes. Are you carrying hammers? No, because that would make things too easy.
I'm listening.
Mm-hmm. Your stuff is the most beat up of everybody's. And I only have 2 hammers left. Alright, give me everything. Hey, what's up, book? Oh, I guess he read that in the other save. All right. Hold that. No tools.
Prove
You're
a
out of
friend
tools.
and earn a friend.
There we go. No.
Go ahead. I'm listening. Need custom armor? I'm the one you want.
Yeah, you would be, except... Oh yeah, we were gonna buy Julian like a whole set of really cool stuff.
Speak, traveler.
Let's see. Begrudging Servant's Shield. Yeah, no. Hmm. I think this is the one he had last time. Hmm. I want to get him a set that looks cool. I need bracers too.
I am blessed to be at your service, Outlander.
Okay. Obviously, this is stupid heavy. Julian, where are you?
Warm day to you, friend. Very well.
There you are. Yeah, I don't like those much, but... Oh. Get shot a lot. Hmm. I know this is not effective, but
What do you want, Outlander?
nah, I don't like it for him. Alright. We were looking for a hood, and we left Latte in there.
Latte hopes you bring glad tidings. Very well.
I love Latte. Alright. Molag Mar is the rocky, uninhabited wilderness interior of eastern Vardenfell. Molag Mar is the only settlement, and it's more a fortress than a village. Pilgrims come here to visit Mount Cand and Mount Arsinur Bibi, but they can't travel without well-equipped, heavily armed escorts. There are no paths and ravines, ridges, and lava pools make it impossible to travel straight over land, and if you get in trouble, you're on your own out here. Satring the Nord is our local independent smith, and Vesusius Vesulius is a trader. The slave trader is Zabar Baal. The temple faithful will find a monk healer and apothecary at Molag Mar Temple. Redoran retainers and kin have their own smith, drill master, trader, and savant within the Redoran garrison. Travelers and pilgrims seek a place to rest at St. Veloth's hostel and the Pilgrim's Rest. Alright. So we should be able to find people. The smith. Hey, you need a banner out here.
Well met, Outlander. What is it?
I
Good
need to
fortune, Outlander.
buy
Looking
basically
for a
every
bargain?
hammer you have. We have
Good fortune, Outlander.
so much stuff.
Looking for a bargain?
Yeah. Why am I still carrying Julian's sword? Julian. Cross the Foyata Zabirabel. Take your time. Keep landmarks in sight and be ready to hoof it back to the stronghold if you get in trouble.
Ah, you bring good fortune with you. Welcome.
I mean, all good suggestions.
Upon you.
Yeah, thank you, Latte.
On you.
Yeah, thank you, Latte.
Hail, Outlander.
I'm
I've great
listening.
prices for you today.
You are a pain in my butt. Give me that.
kinsman of House Redoran. How may I help you?
Oh, he's got a cozy room back here. Let's help myself just a little bit of knowledge.
Ah,
Greetings. What shall we talk about?
You're a priest. Huh, I always thought he was added by a mod. Let's go back to the Allet Bone and use that anvil.
Prove a friend and earn a friend.
Ah, dang it. Well, I think I'm gonna call it for today. So, thank you guys for hanging out with me, however brief it was, and hope you have a good rest of your day.